Welcome back to the Nose Plays Endless Space 2. So we're finally going to try this again. I've been having some issues with recording software again, which has kind of delayed my video for the last couple of weeks. But I think I've got stuff straightened out enough to go ahead and get this done. So, last time we were working on getting a lot of stuff done in our systems. We also encountered a problem to the south of us. I don't know if south is the proper term when you're in space, but it works. So we have a invasion of cravers. We found the cravers' homeworld, and they are quickly trying to populate our constellation. We do not want that to happen. Unfortunately, at the end of last game, I believe we also went to war with the Lumeris. So we are officially at war with the Lumeris. They did send some ships our way, I believe. And while the Cravers are not at war with us, the Cravers are always at war with you. So keep that in mind whenever you're dealing with them. We've got a pirate mark we're dealing with. We got pirates we're dealing with. We got a lot going on. Fortunately, we do have a little bit of a fleet. We collected some ships from Andromeda. When we took over Andromeda and the nearest, they had put together quite a nice little fleet, actually. We actually have a medium-sized ship in this fleet, which is pretty good. Especially since most of the ships we've encountered to this point have been small ships. But let's just take a quick look here. And so we can see our systems are doing okay, but we are negative dust in a few of them. Luckily, we're very positive dust in Vega, so. And we keep moving our hero around to different systems, trying to get them jump-started. We may be moving her to Andromeda. I think I'm going to leave her where she's at for now. I think, yeah, there's still a lot that needs to be built here. I'm trying to colonize other planets right now too, so we can start getting population out of the overpopulation slots. And we have eukaryotic sap on the way. That's going to enable us to colonize snow planets. It's also going to instantly improve the approval of all of our systems. So we got a lot going on. So let's just get to it. Yes. Okay, so the religious party has been giving favor, partially because we've been doing some things, some quests and stuff that have impacted the religious party, but also because we have a fairly significant portion of our population as the Sisters of Mercy, who have a big bonus to religious ideology. So that's important to keep in mind. I'm going to go ahead and support the militarists and see if that gets them in power. I would prefer the militarists to be... Okay. So it looks like they did mainly off the back of this system here. Andromeda? These are ecologists. It must be... Oh, I know what system it is. Is it Bouchier? No. One of our systems had a bunch of... Must be this system. I don't know. I thought we had a system with a bunch of militarists, but I guess we don't. Alright. super spuds. I don't think we've unlocked the marketplace yet. We found the Hishu. Okay. Interesting. Get our ships moving. We have several things going on here. So they're trying to colonize this snow planet. We've got a couple of probes. Go ahead and throw those down. We found a ship. Well, that's good for us. We can use a ship.
The Hive cares little for the interests of other races.
Okay, there's
Talk.
oh, we've met the Cravers officially now. Okay. And we found some loot. Okay, so we have two ships. We got a Prowler and we have our Scout. We're going to take our Prowler and we're going to go ahead and blockade this system, which will hopefully prevent the Cravers from taking it. And then I'm going to use this ship and we're going to head over there and uncover a bunch of curiosities. Also, we are 2 turns away from being able to colonize Bundus. We will be doing that in 2 turns. I'm not going to do it early, even though we have the resources to do it early. I want to extend our Golden Age. And I'm not sure if I've mentioned this in the earlier videos. I've recorded some of these so many times, and they keep getting corrupted or crashing halfway through. But the first Golden Age builds up to 15 turns very quickly. I can't remember what it starts at, but it's like almost 2 turns per turn. The duration of the Golden Age increases by 2 turns per turn. So it fills this bar very rapidly. As the game continues and as you use more colony or the Argosy more times, it gets slower and slower. And so I think the last one we did, it was like at 1.2 turns, increasing the Golden Age by 1.2 every turn. Now it's down to 0.8, so it takes longer to get a maximum length Golden Age. And it'll actually get to the point where it takes longer to get a max Golden Age than it will to get a free colonization. The cost of the colonization also continues to increase. So you might remember earlier in the game when we were down to like 1 or 2 turns, it was only like 1 or 2 of the strategics and a smaller amount of dust. And that's going to continue to get bigger and bigger, which is going to kind of force us to wait the full duration of the free colonization. I prefer to do that anyways. So we'll wait. Before we do that though, let's just check our systems and make sure everybody's building something useful. This is not a very useful, well, +5 on hot. That's like 20 industry for this building to get up. And +5 on sterile. We do have a couple sterile worlds here. Yeah, let's go ahead and put it in the queue. I'd really like to get this in this system because this is going to be a very high science system, and getting a 10% bonus to science would be really cool. But I think it's just going to take too long to build. We may go ahead and try it though. I'm not going to do it right now because it reserves 25 titanium and 25 hyperium to be built, and we don't have a ton of it, we may end up using it for something else. Um, could pass a law. What is our... We're only at plus 19. I mean, we could pass that law. I'm gonna wait a couple more turns and then we'll try to pass um, the Dirty Hands Act. We won't be able to keep it running for very long because we'll be running at a deficit on our population, but I want to use it for as many turns as I can once the new system goes down to try to jumpstart it. Okay, we got a lot of curiosities all over the place, and we got a ship that can search, so we're gonna grab these. Now I know sometimes searching curiosities doesn't really work for you because it kind of helps the opponents, but sometimes you can uncover things like this that actually hurt the opponents, and many times you get loot which is very useful. So that loot that we just got is actually going to be very, very helpful in the near future. Go ahead and send my ship down to Nerid and search those curiosities. Oh, right. Yeah, you can just remain idle. We are still working on this quest as well. I haven't forgot about it, but it's just taking a little longer than I had anticipated. There we go. 2 of 4. We'll get the other ones done shortly. We got eukaryotic sap. We'll need to pick a new technology. I'm gonna put that on the back burner for a second. Bouchier got the Budokai bunker, which is good. Another Volter population there. A solo quest. Produce a bunch of dust. Or possess 5 strategics. The dust is probably not likely. This may be more likely since we're about to take a system. We might get lucky and get a couple of strategics on it, so we'll go ahead and try that one. I don't know that either of the rewards for
Be
all that exciting.
content. Fortune smiles, for Horatio is willing to speak with you.
And we've met Horatio. Joy. Okay. And search that. And we'll wait for a probe. Alright, 5 adamantium, 10 antimatter. We need to do something with this fleet. I'm kind of letting this ship repair. Maybe I should... Wait a second. I've got a scout ship here with 3 probes. Oh, okay, this portal's done in 1 turn. We'll use the portal next turn to jump over there and check it out. I think I want to send my fleet over this way, though. I haven't seen any pirates. You know what? While we're waiting, we can throw some more probes out. just wondering which direction to throw them. Let's throw a probe this way. I can see a lot of fog of war still. Right there. And then... I don't know. I guess we'll just hold on to them. I'm gonna go ahead and send my ships this direction to try and deal with the threat that's coming, and we know it's coming. We're getting close to being able to switch this system to shipbuilding. We do have some of the military ships, but I want to try to get a couple of these things done first. This will hopefully accelerate this quite a bit. Yeah, that's not worth terraforming. I've already got science on there, so there's no need to switch that. Dust might have been a better choice, but... Oh, and we can queue that up as well. In fact, let's move that up to the front of the queue. We just recently got the ability to colonize snow planets. I think Andromeda really needed that as well. Yeah. This planet's almost full. We'll put that there. That'll delay our quest another couple turns, but okay. So what are we going to be doing for the next 10 turns that we're going to need finished and ready to go? Military's definitely on the table. We just picked up this earlier, which gave us more command points and the ability to use tanks for invasions. We need one more of these techs. This one is one I'm leaning towards mainly because this module is really, really important. It's the sieging module. Two more of these techs to get to the next tier. +1 population slot on sterile. Moon exploration. And a moon base. I think this can only be built if you have a moon though. I don't think we have very many moons at the moment, so that's not a great technology for us. This is actually potentially a good one. Cancels negative effects of mixed anomalies. That could be really useful, and it provides us the food specialization. But I think our dust situation is going to be crippled very soon. You know what? We have a lot of strategic resources now. Well, I don't know if we have a lot. I think we need to get this so we can start doing some trade. We have some stockpiles of things, and then we'll figure it out from there. Alright, another turn to go. Galaxy is now ready to colonize. That's good. We'll get another one of these done. So it'll be 3 of 4. Our pirates can scout. Grab as many curiosities as possible. Delayed H repair bot module. Health bonus. 25% repair ship after battle. That's pretty good. That's pretty good indeed. We may be using that. Another nebula cloud. And the Ambler. Where's this at? Okay, that's pretty close to the Cravers. I'm not real excited about that. We'll make contact. I'm not going to praise them. Mainly because I don't really want... Well, let's look at their system. Tundra, toxic, gas, Arctic. Yeah, I'm not really crazy about their system, and it's really close to them. I wouldn't be opposed to taking a system on this end of the galaxy because portals would allow us to defend it much more readily than a lot of other factions could, but I want to save this up for right now because we're going to be settling and we need the influence for our law. So before I forget, let's go ahead and turn our law on. Dirty Hands Act. It's going to cost 32 per turn. That's a lot, but it's only going to get more expensive too as our population grows. Okay, and we have a medium savanna and a small savanna, both of which have positive anomalies. So we'll go ahead and go with the medium so we have more room to start with. Notice all of the systems here have positive anomalies, and that's really good for us. I'll explain why in a moment. But let's enjoy this cutscene. Your world is about to change. Okay, the first thing that we definitely want to do is modernization. That is a huge bonus. The next thing we definitely want to do is move her because she's going to be helping get stuff built. And most importantly, every anomaly that we get access to, she adds another 10 industry. So the food will also help get the population rolling quickly. I don't think either of these are priority. This is a savanna. It's temperate. And we have some curiosities we'll be able to search out here in a minute. We're going to go ahead and grab drone networks and cerebral reality. Xeno-industrial infrastructure is really, really good here. Public partnerships is pretty good here because we have 2 temperates and we're gonna colonize this system pretty quickly. Yeah, that's the way to go. Luxury resources, we have 1 luxury resource here, so this would be good eventually. I'll go ahead and throw that in the queue, and this is going to be really good because all of our planets have anomalies, so we'll throw that in the queue as well. Got a lot to get done here. This ship He's the one that just searched that, so we'll get him moving. There's nothing left to search there. The rest of our ship's moving. Population collection bonus. Okay, so now that we have 20 Vaulter population, we get plus 10% science on any system that has at least one Vaulter in it. We need to make sure that we move some Vaulters to Andromeda for that very reason. We do have a Vaulter in Andromeda. Good. So as long as this system has at least one Vaulter, we'll continue to get the 10% bonus to science. Is there any other system that does not have a Vaulter? I think they all will. Yeah, because all of our systems start with a Vaulter. What is this ship? This is a colony ship, right? Yeah. Let's get rid of that thing.
Our purpose is to kill.
The Hive insists you stop attacking
will
us.
suffer as well.
No. We're not going to listen to you. Okay, so now the question is, where did that ship go? I have a feeling it went this way. And that's not good for us.
Our purpose is to kill.
Okay. We were talking about population collection bonus. Let's look at our populations. So this is one of the reasons why I want to get the marketplace. The ability to purchase deciduous trees is important because we don't have any access to these resources yet. But the benefit of having them means that we can greatly increase our science output, primarily because we have a lot of Vaulters. That's another 40 science. Well, 20. An extra 20. We're already producing 20 extra science from our Vaulter. This would also double, making them much more difficult to invade. I'm not sure if this effect doubles, but basically whenever you pop your booster, the effects double. So we do have some blue cap mold coming in, so we might be able to start boosting Horatio as well. This ship can search a couple of these anomalies, so we'll grab this one first. That's good for us. And then we'll grab one of these. More blue cat mold. We'll wait around. And there's no reason to be pirates anymore, so that'll reduce the cost of that ship. And I mentioned earlier, all the searching we're doing is finding us some of these resources. I have a very important use for one of them. So I want to go ahead and, at this point in the game, most people are going to be using mostly infantry, maybe a little bit of infantry and armor. This costs us some manpower in order to do this, but we have plenty because we've been building those Budokai bunkers. And this first tier 1 upgrade, or tier 2 upgrade, gives us an additional 20% damage, plus 20% armor damage on Empire. So that's going to be pretty powerful. We won't be able to afford this one, but at least not for a while. But that's going to make our ground forces very, very strong. for the immediate future. Okay. We need to get moving. Alright. Got 3 of 4. Got a bunch of population. We got a probe ready to use. Wait for another one. Get our ships moving. Found the black hole. Ooh. We have a pirate. This Horatio ship's not going to be able to take out this pirate, so we'll go ahead and retreat. That was in Vega, huh? I'm not sure what we'll do with this ship just yet. Obviously my plans have changed. Some Jadonics. There's there's no curiosities in this system, so we'll just keep moving. Hero time. The militarists are in power, so grabbing real Kata makes a lot of sense. We already have a scientist, and I don't really see an ecologist being all that useful, considering most of our population generate half as much ecology, political favor. So yeah, this is probably the way to go. Marketplace has been learned. I think it's time to grab this. This will not take much time, so we'll need to move up to something else. And what that something else is, I'm not certain yet. This might be useful. I like this technology. One thing that we're really struggling with is influence. So, what can we build that's going to help with influence? Anything? Oh, here we go. This is exactly what we need. So I forgot about this. This is a Vaulter, see our symbol? Vaulter specific building. And so in this technology, there's one of these two buildings at least that is a unique version of whatever normally would be here. This one is the Arigan History Center, which provides a huge boost to influence per system level and an additional 25% influence. Can only be built once in Empire. That is exactly what we're looking for. So we'll go ahead and grab that. Alright, AI labor is done. We've colonized one of the other lava planets in Bushir. And we're slowly but surely grabbing some of these early buildings. minus 15 industry that we took earlier has worn off, as has the bonus to the religious political ideology. And we've lost the extra vision on our ship. This ship can search another curiosity. Ah, that's where the Jade Onyx was. She's already got a skill point. Alright. We're going to make her a military commander. +4 experience per turn on fleet, +1 vision on fleet. So normally I would go for the health, maybe even the movement, but considering our situation with our military at the moment, we have a fleet that we cannot upgrade because its design is not one that is unique to us or unknown by us. It's the nearest ship design. The only way to improve the effectiveness of those ships is by leveling them up, and so having extra experience per turn is going to be how we're going to do that. Let's switch our ship design. Okay. We're going to give you some repair bots. We're going to give you some vaulter plating. I don't have better shields I can use yet. You've got missiles. You've got guns. We're gonna get better guns and some lasers. We'll just give you a little bit of and a better engine. Yeah, that's probably good. And we'll assign you to this fleet once we get there. I cannot assign you to that fleet. So I have to be in the system that I own in order to move my hero there. Well, that's unfortunate. This prowler is a problem. So can we assign her... Assign to fleet, assign to system, create fleets. I see. So I can't create a fleet on Vega because it's being blockaded. I could create one here, so maybe we'll do that, and then we'll fly her over there. Alright. Create fleet on Bouchier. Confirm. Yeah, we can get there in one turn because of our portals. And we should be able to take this ship out. Alright, good. And then we can fly you over there in a couple of turns. Apparently we've found another ship. And we'll take -10 science for 10 turns and find a new technology in 20. Give her a second. So that'll be +8 experience per turn. She needs to get her ship on. Alright. We'll move you back. We'll move you there. This ship is waiting one more turn. This ship is moving. Oh, this is our prowler. This extra prowler. Hey, look, a civilian ship. Free money. This extra prowler can go.
Our purpose is
here?
to kill. You, though, will.
Like 3. It'll take it 4 turns to get there, or 3 turns to get. Whoa. Well, we know where the colony ship ended up. Guess we'll send it over there and blockade that one. These bugs are everywhere.
Our purpose is.
Alright, yeah. Your purpose is to kill. We know. Quest condition. Click to start an expedition on this curiosity. Quest conditions are not met to start this. I'm not sure what quest we're... Must be a failed one. Ah, with a level 5 or higher hero. Okay. Well, we won't be searching that one anytime soon. Let's just send a probe down the Lumeris alley here. Is there any more? Yeah, there's some more space out there. Could uncover something potentially, and then we'll send you back. Alright. Moving along. We now have some new industry buildings, which we should probably get up in all of our systems. So let's start in Vega. Vega's got one system that will benefit greatly from this, so we'll go ahead and throw it in the queue, and it won't take long to get done, so we'll go ahead and move it up. Specialization can be moved up. It's a cold world, so that's a good choice for that one. Yeah, we don't need that. Interplanetary. +3 per planet with strategic deposits None of these are strategics. So that's unfortunate. This is colonizable at this point. Ooh. So this is actually really good on this system now. Let's get that up. That's going to help our dust situation out quite a bit. As will that. As will that. Good stuff. What can we do here? Terraform to a desert. +1 population slot. And better approval, more food, more dust, less industry. I think we can afford to take the hit to industry, especially where we get another population slot. I'll go ahead and throw that on there. I don't know that we'll get to it anytime soon, but does that make more sense? I think that makes way more sense to set them up like that. Yeah, let's do that. All of these systems are hot, so it really doesn't matter where they end up. Alright. Add one more curiosity here. Go ahead and get that one. +10 XP on ships. Nothing else, so guess we'll take this ship and head this way. We've got 3 probes. We're going to be heading that way. We can search that. Let's go ahead and send these 2 out. And keep on moving. Found some deciduous trees over here. What do we got here? Another pirate? Alright, we can merge this fleet. Teleport to Andromeda. This ship can blockade, which will prevent that from getting any worse. Strategics are becoming more valuable. Alright, this system definitely has some things that we can do. First of all, we can move that there. Second of all, we can terraform this to a savanna. It will decrease the industry output, but it also increases the population count by 2, which which is generally better. Um, so we'll go ahead and colonize that, or not colonize, terraform that. I think before we end up terraforming it though, we'll probably get onto this world. And we have a lot of industry stuff we can do. This is pretty good. 2 hot worlds that are sterile means they're not going to be producing a lot of food. Let's go ahead and throw that in there. It's actually more. Yeah. What about that? 74. Yeah, let's do that. More industry. That's a good building. +5 per luxury deposit, +10. +10 puts us at 81. Yeah, we'll just go with this. Keep that ship moving. Horatio and Fisher. The Argosy is ready. The cost of being ready is not ready. So we could potentially colonize again, but it's going to be ludicrously expensive to do so. In fact, yeah, almost 60 strategic and 5,000 dust. That's not happening anytime soon. We do need to think about where we might want to go. This is an option. There is antimatter there. Another thing that we need to look into is, what are we going to do with all this? We're getting 7 per turn on this voidstone. We're not quite able to do level 3 modernization yet, but we're getting so much voidstone and so much jade onyx that it makes a lot of sense to maybe make that our second one. We've got a small amount of blue cap mold and some super spuds. So yeah, lots of industry for the next modernization. How far away are we from getting it? So we need 2 more technologies in this tier to unlock the next level of modernization. I've pointed out this technology as being pretty good. +20 on planet is really good. Maybe we'll queue up that one. And then I'm not sure which one of these would be better. Probably this, though trade companies are pretty powerful. I think we'll probably just queue up those 2, and we're just going to go hardcore industry. We still need to address the lack of military ships in our system. That's probably not going to happen this game. I'm going to go ahead and disband that ship so he doesn't get attacked. This fleet will come back over here and deal with the pirates. lots of things getting done. We finished our Budokai bunker. So, quest is completed finally. Only 50 turns in to finish the first step of our quest. Vega. Okay. I need to look at that. These guys prefer to be on fertile worlds, so we want to keep them on fertile worlds. Yeah, that works. You know, well, I was going to say, we don't have to have people on these overpopulated slots, but we kind of want to right now. So, we'll keep them there for the time being. Um, Our income is, we have some income of both strategics now, so I don't think we really need the filter barge anymore. I could throw it on there, but I think I'm going to hold off. What I am going to throw on are several of each of these types of ships. So we'll do 2 of those and 2 of those for now. And these aren't going to get completed this game, but they're definitely important to our future plans. So we finally got our reward, 75 titanium. That's good. And we now have a secondary quest. So the secondary quest is we either suppress the pirates that are near our system, or sympathize with them and maintain a non-aggression pact for 12 turns. This is a really good engine. 20% ship evasion is pretty freaking awesome. These missiles are not so awesome, but I think this is more in line with the objective that we're trying to achieve. I don't see us having the influence to do this anytime soon. Well, let's think about this for a second. We are doing history mine, so in 5 turns we'll be able to build that building, but it's going to take a while. It's going to take a long time before we're able to get there. I think it would be easier to just wipe them out. But, man, that's a really good, that's a much better use of a module spot than the missiles would be. Let's go ahead and do this. This is going to take a long time to get it done, but I think we'll appreciate that module once we get it. 20% evasion is pretty awesome. Alright. Yeah, you're in big trouble. I'm not even going to bother checking any of my stuff. You're just gone. Okay. Can we... Let's go ahead and merge. Can we merge you? There we go. Alright, so this Horatio ship, unfortunately we can't do anything with it either. As far as upgrades, none of these ships can be upgraded, but they can be leveled up, and we can repair them. It's going to cost us 200 to repair them. I'm not sure that that's a great use of our dust, but why not? Let's go ahead and do it while we can. I don't think sending this probe probe off anywhere is very useful. We do have a curiosity in Andromeda that we need to go uncover, so we'll go do that real quick. We have a curiosity here we can uncover as well. We're rapidly approaching the end of the video for today. We will not be fighting, however. Not gonna be fighting you, siphons. What did we get from you? Just XP. I think we'll save our probe and keep moving. Alright. Just a couple more turns. More stuff getting done. More vaulters getting made. That's not good for us, so we're gonna have a dust shortage here. We definitely need to... We definitely need to get our dust handled. Found more stuff. Searched. And let's launch some more probes. Launch one there, launch one there. And we'll go back to Bouchier. Ooh. We found another population of Nasht. So we got pushed off of a system. Let's see. I need to figure out what's over there. Can this ship make it there? Yes. Next turn. Let's go ahead and merge these ships together. Let's send that over that way, just in case we just completely get stomped. And we'll attack these ships once we have 3 of us over here. Let's see how we do. Because I really don't want to give up any more of these systems than we have to. They're just such a pain in the butt to take back over.
We are coming.
We can tell them to halt attacks. And they will respond.
Our purpose is to kill. You, though.
Okay, so they can't attack our fleets for a little while. That's good. That'll give us time to get this fleet over there and to get our other fleets made. And this will be the last turn. Alright, so we've got a lot done. Our systems are slowly but surely improving. This is going to help our dust situation a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Back to positive already. Good. we're going to start building our military ships. Yeah. 20 food. Yep. I guess we'll just go with that. More food, more industry. We definitely need influence. And unfortunately, we're gonna have to abolish this law. It's just killing us as far as our empire influence. Are there any laws that don't cost influence that we might be able to use? Super Tax Act, cram for exam, toys for boys, brains over bucks. None of those sound very useful. Taking a quick peek at our happiness. Yeah, I don't think it's worth messing with. I'll just not run a law for a little while. Looks like we found the Siphon's homeworld. This ship needs to get down there as quickly as possible. Unfortunately, what is the slowest ship in this? Horatio has 6. This ship only has 4, 6, 5, and 5. Yeah, that's unfortunate. That slow speed is killing us because we have to move at the speed of the slowest ship. Not quite there yet. Okay. So this is a good place to end. We've uncovered a lot more of the galaxy. We've gotten a lot done in our systems. In fact, just a glance at the amount of stuff we've accomplished. We've got a whole nother system up here in Bundus. Our industry is getting pretty respectable on all of our systems. Vega in particular is going to start cranking out ships, and Bushir is not far behind. I'm a little surprised that Vega's industry is so much higher than Bushir's. But I think that has a lot more to do with just the amount of population we have there. Being at 16, yeah, it has half as much population. In fact, it's lower in population than 2 of our other systems that started later in the game. And this is what I was talking about with the food being an issue for Bushir. But this building is not far away from getting completed. And once we get this building up, the food issues in this system are going to rapidly disappear. Even more so once we get the ability to get to system level 3 and 4. So, I'm not too concerned about it in the long term, but at the moment, population growth is definitely slow. Alright, that's going to do it for today. Please join us next time, and let me know if you are enjoying the series in the comments. If you have any thoughts on my gameplay, things I can improve, or tips, tricks that you've learned, and we'll see you next time. Until then, this is the Nose Plays, and have a great day.